All right. Well, welcome everybody.
Oh,
I know it's
nice.
second day into November, but we had a lot of stuff to put in there today. So I spent yesterday working on this event. So welcome everybody. We had a great October, Bob, huh? Exciting October.
We did.
So for those of you who don't know us, hopefully we've got a lot of new people. We had a lot of new people join this month. So hopefully we have some new people joining us. But we have Bob Secozo back at the home office, back in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. And then I'm your VP of Sales and Marketing, Kim Geringer, and I'm out of Gilbert, Arizona. I work remotely. So welcome to our November kickoff event. So we always like to start off with some updates of what's been happening from the home office. And so we're going to start there again this time. So just a reminder, and this comes personally from Michael, and I put this out there last week, but I updated this form for those of you who are submitting custom label orders, that when you get everything done and you're submitting it to the home office, that you make sure that you include your custom label order number and your distributor ID, so it doesn't slow down their process of having to stop and look you up to see who you are. So that would be very helpful in this process. So that was Michael's update for today. And then we did some website and back office enhancements that I just want to go through. I shared these last week, but you know that we updated our whole enrollment process here, so it's all looking beautiful and simplified. And then we also were able to add that 5 steps, easy steps to join on this page as well. So when they click on your join now, this is going to be on the landing page so they can watch that quick video before they even start the process, so that they know exactly what they're doing and really how easy it is. And then we also added all the recorded trainings in your back office. So under resources, under recorded trainings, every training that we've done is now under here. So quick and easy way for you to go and find this. I also added this to the new distributor checklist as well. So that's in their list so that they know to come here for all of these training videos. So sales and sponsoring progress. Let's take a look at this. So for sales, so September versus October, okay, so just month over month here for last month, we are a little bit of an increase, which is always good, right? Green is always good, especially with sales. So we had a 6% increase, and you guys know how great of a September we had. So October was even better, and I'm sure you guys were all feeling that. So a 6% increase. And then for October of last year versus this year, that's a big green number, Bob.
Yes.
69% increase over last year. So incredible amount of growth year over year. So great job, everybody. Now for sponsoring, we had a little bit of a decrease. I mean, we had a fantastic September sponsoring, and we still had a great one for October, but we were just a little bit down, 2% down over last month. But year over year, look at that number, Bob, 78% increase year over year from last October. So phenomenal growth. And so congratulations to everybody. And they're definitely feeling it back at the home office, right, Bob?
Yes, we are.
And then Bob thought this would be fun to add this little fun fact, because, you know, we have that, you know, buy 11, get 1 free promotion, right, Bob?
Yes.
And so we have I didn't even know we had this report. So Bob shared this report with me. So I wanted to share what we did for October and what we've done so far for the year. So number of free 16-ounce candles in October alone, Bob, 1,154 candles that gave away in October. Free candles. That's crazy. And then for the year, so since January, almost 6,000 candles that have been given away with that buy 11, get 1 free promotion. So how phenomenal was that? Especially for fundraisers, right? Because they buy 11, get 1 free. That helps them to share even more profit with the organization. So what a great promotion that you're offering. So that was fun. And then always want to remind you about extended hours for Lisa. So Mondays and Wednesdays that she's going to be there till 8 p.m. And then that's her phone number and her extension. So if you guys need a little extra help on Mondays and Wednesday nights, she will be available for you guys. And some Hope Candle results. So I told them, remember, Bob, we'd give them through the end of October for the Hope Candle and for the American Pie. So let's take a look at what that looks like. So total purchased, since we put these online, 2,723. The total purchase without BellaBucks was 2,400. And then I like to share that through the website, 39. So you can see not a huge boost through the website. That's okay, but we know they're all selling this through their own business, which is fantastic. So Bob, did you want to talk a little bit about that donation?
Well, yeah, I've actually mailed the check. My niece is going to deliver the check and take a photo for us at Olivia's house in York, PA. Quick story, her sister-in-law was 33 and battled with cancer for 4 years with 2 little girls. And my niece has 3 children, and they were all 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they were very close. And when she finally passed away from the cancer, they went to Olivia's house and they counseled the 5 kids, and they did an incredible job. So we normally take care of Candy's Place here locally, which does a lot of free. If you need something, they're there to help. So we split it up with both groups. I have Candy's Place coming Thursday morning at 10 o'clock to give them a check. I'll take a photo, make sure I'll put it on my personal page so you can share it with your customers and friends and let them know about the company that you're associated with. And my niece will take a photo. She's taking all the kids, all 5 kids are going to give the check next week when she can get them all together. And I'll pass that along as well. So yeah, they're getting $1,200 each.
Wow, that's great. Great story too.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. But I don't, they're probably wondering because, again, your generosity, you're giving $300
That's
to
right.
whoever purchased the most. So you guys ready to see who that is? Here it is, Michelle Wallace, $285 that she purchased. So she's going to be getting $300. So Michelle, you need to reach out to Bob, let him know what organization you need to make that check to, and obviously get some photos when you present this check. And it's such great advertisement for this company and for your business to show, what a huge heart Bob has, and to be able to help another organization that's near and dear to you. And I did want to give a shout out to Julie Hadsel because she sold 252. So she was neck and neck with Michelle this whole time. So great job to Julie as well. So congratulations, Michelle. Then we also had our American Pie. So we want to share those results too. So total purchase for that was $551. Total purchase without Bella Bucks was $385. So a lot more Bella Bucks used for this one. And then we also have $300 going to the distributor who purchased the most of these. So let's take a look who that is. Danielle Foster, she sold 59 of these, so she purchased the most. So Danielle, same for you. You're going to be getting a check for $300 to donate to an organization in your area of your choice. You just need to reach out to Bob, let him know that. And again, take some great photos when you're presenting them with that check, and be sure to share those with us, all right? So congratulations, Danielle.
And we're going to send a check to the local American Legion that I belong to. So we're going to surprise them with a few dollars. I think $300
Nice.
Maria's making a check out for. And I'll get a photo of that also.
But we're going to have a lot to share. I love that. All right, so recognition. I love recognition. So we have a lot of it today. So our new distributors, we want to start by welcoming them, Bob. Again, I broke it down by state. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
We have one more. We forgot about Jody.
We did Jody's last month.
We did that.
Yep. Jody's good. She just needs to let you know who she's donating to.
I just spoke with
she
her.
had
And I'm doing St. Vincent de Paul Kitchen, and I think the amount is $1,200.
Nice. Yep, but Jody, don't forget to let him know where you're donating your money so he can get you a check. All right, so starting with our new distributors. Now we had a lot of new distributors, but we also had some associates and 7 reactivations this month, Bob. So reactivation just means they've been out of the business, less than 6 months, and they wanted to come back. So they're not required to buy anything, but they just reactivated their account and got back on an auto ship. So, or website bundle, we're calling it. That's right. So they're on that. So this is what that looks like. So the green are our reactivations. You can see the R after it, and the A are associates. So Bob, do you want to call these names? And I have them by their states as well here.
I will do. I got my new glasses on with new lenses, so I've got to back up and adjust. Christine and Mike, Tammy, Linda, Allie, Stacy, Cheryl, Mary, Denise, Tammy, Kayla, Nicole, and James.
So
there's somebody past there. I can't see.
Nope, that's everybody. All right, and then we had 75 distributors who are new to the business or been out for more than 6 months, and also selected a monthly website bundle. So you can see I have California highlighted. So they were one of the biggest states for sponsoring as far as October goes. So welcome to Pam, Denise, Melissa, Rochelle, Kristen, Julie, Kishel, Juanine, I want to say, David, Sonia, Aretta, Gloria, Blythe, Brittany, and Crystal. How about this next one, Bob?
Oh, Kathy, Lois, Tammy, Christina. Ooh, I don't know that one.
Asenate, I think.
Asenate, William, Bridley, Robin, Marilyn, Christine, Christina, Melissa, Nicole, Melissa, Bob, and Rose.
Yes, welcome. All right, moving on. So we have Christy, Laurel, Angela, Hilda, Carrie, Lorinda, Robin, Noretta, Angelica, Sherry, Scott, Courtney, Lacey, Madeline, and Lisa. And now I see I have PA highlighted in green because that was the highest number of people that we had join, which would make sense, right? Your company's in Pennsylvania, so you would hope that you'd see a lot of growth in Pennsylvania. So you want to call these names?
Oh, wow. That's wild. I didn't know that. Heidi, Penny, Audrey, Nicole, Michelle, Saudi, Nelson, Brenda, Melissa, Stephanie, Tracy, Dawn, Jaden, Jacqueline, and Lori.
All right, and our final list, we want to welcome Natalie, Allison, Crystal, Amanda, Jessica, Misty, Marissa, Whitney, Jennifer, Alessandra, Chantel, Cheyenne, Crystal, Ashley, and Jackie. So congratulations, everybody, and we're so excited to have you join our Mia Bell's family. Hopefully a lot of you are on today. All right, so I also wanted to congratulate the sponsors, Bob. So these are everybody who sponsored one in the month of October. You want to call these names?
Sure. Brandy, Patty, Monica, Suzanne and Keith, Jen, Barb, Darlene, Chris and Crystal, Patrice, Shelley, Valerie, Denise, Desiree, Cherie, Sherry, Susan, Jacqueline, and Michelle.
Now, these are everyone who sponsored two in the month of October. So we have Christine, Shelley, Jenny, Maria, Danielle, Julie, Casonia, James and Darlene, Kathy, Elena, and then Deborah and Pat. So then, Bob, these are everybody you can see here sponsored three or more. So we have Julie, Callie, Mercedes, and Saudi have three. Then we have Maria with 5.
Woo!
Maria is new, so Maria's on fire. And then we have Jody with 7. If you can believe it, someone's above Jody even, more than 7.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Jody, how did that happen?
Allison Gore,
Woo!
10 new distributors in the month of October. That is just phenomenal, Allison. You should be jumping up and down. Congratulations.
Allison's like a sleeping bear that just woke up. Like, come on, girl.
I think Fling put a fire under her especially. She has been doing some amazing things since
Yes.
Fling, so congratulations. All right, and then remember we had this booster income in October, so we're giving them a little boost for sponsoring as well. So we had a lot of sponsors, but they also had to have that $99.95 enrollment to qualify for this specific one, and the upline had to have 500. So those are the conditions of this, and you can see you could earn anywhere from $10 a sponsor on up to $50 a sponsor. So let's take a look at who we get to recognize for that. So this is everybody who had one. You want to call all these names? So they're getting $10 in the commission check this month for sponsoring one on that kit, and they also had 500 in personal volume.
So we got Patty, Monica, Suzanne and Keith, Barb, Darlene, Chris and Crystal, Cassona, Patrice, Shelley, Valerie, Cherie, Susan, and Michelle.
Congratulations. All right, so the next one, look at this, Bob. We have, these guys did 2, so they're getting $40. So we have Julie, Shelly, Danielle, Julie, James and Darlene, Kathy and Elena. They're all getting $40 because they had 2. Then we had Callie, Mercedes, and Saudi, who all had 3, so they have $90 coming their way. And then Maria, there's that name again, 5 of those, all 5 of hers were on that big kit, so she's getting $250 cash. And then last but not least, look at this. So Allison and Jody tied for having 7 with that $99 offer, so they're getting $350 cash in their paycheck. So congratulations to everybody. That's a lot of money we're giving away this month. So congratulations. All right, so how about top selling distributors? So I like to look at our Strive for 5. This is obviously our theme for the whole year, and it'll probably continue because this is a great number to strive for, whether it's in sponsoring or in your sales. So Strive for 5, we had 65 in October who did between $500 and $999. So 65 of them. That was the same exact number as last month, which is funny. It's the same number in this category. So Bob, do you want to call these names?
Sure. Liliana, Erica, Maria Elena, Yolanda, Sherry, Todd, Allison, Brenda, Chris and Crystal, Heather, Lois, Susan, Judy, Galenda, Delia, Judy, Tanya, Shelley, Josie, and Geraldine.
Our next group is Melissa, Hillary, Beth, Norma, Deborah, Priscilla, Lori, Savannah, Barb, Gayla, Shelley, Tammy, Sandy, Angie, Sarah, Mercedes, Deanna, Val, Judy, and Yvette. You see the numbers just keep getting bigger, Bob.
Yes.
How about this next group?
Woohoo! Monica, Lois Ann, Cashel, Deb, Sharon, Suzanne and Keith, Melissa, Tina, Michelle, Paige, Rebecca, and Michelle.
And our final list between 500 and 900, we have Todd and Jesse, Sherry, Julie, Joaquin, Sarah, Idina, Maria, Jacqueline, Barbara, Eileen, Drea, Shelley, and Cherie. So congratulations to all of you. Some big numbers, but we're not done. Look at this. So 53 people did 1,000 or more in October. So do you want to call this list, Bob?
Sure. Dotsie, Lorraine, or Lori, Carrie,
Lori, yeah.
Carrie, Christy, Becky, Mary, Anne Marie, Valerie, Mary Ellen and Dominic, Susan, Darlene, Olivette, Lisa, Chelsea, Jamie, Joanne, Laura, Saudi, Galen, Sue, and Kathy.
All right. And our next one, we have Paula, Laura, Diane, Casonia, Gina, Margaret, Priscilla, Sharon, Jennifer, Patty, Julie, Kylie, Pamela, Callie, Shelley, Christine, Nada, Julie, Viola, Dwayne, Jennifer, and Danielle. All right, but our next group here is our top 10, Bob. So let's see what our top 10 did in October. So number 10, James and Darlene McDonald. We have Catherine Reyes, Molly Saunders, Bonnie Thurlow. I'm trying last names. I'm probably going to get in trouble here. Michelle Wallace, Patrice Letty, Galen Garberdine, Denise Malitsky, Elena Stifler. Look at those numbers. And here we go. Jody Zavala at number 1, over 9,200 in the month of October. So congratulations, everybody. Just huge numbers in October. Great results. All right. Let's see. So October recognition. The plan is, guys, we're going to kind of combine our recognition with the Friday Live. So we're going to do this Friday, the same time we've been doing it at 11 a.m. Arizona time and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Friday. So we'll have recognition, and of course, recognition will cover, obviously, our new promotions, which I know we have a couple new rubies, Bob, and a new emerald that we get to recognize. So that's exciting. So we'll be recognizing that. I may do a little bit about our seller circle as well. So maybe a little bit about the trip, but specifically promotions. But we'll have a lot more to share, I'm sure, on Friday as well. So let's go on to November interaction engagement. So this is just some fun things, guys, for you to be able to track and post on your personal, your Facebook pages or wherever you are on social, just to keep things going in your business. So I like to share, the zodiac signs, so Scorpio and Sagittarius for November. And then the birthstone is citrine. So interesting, if you read about that, little interesting things about that as far as it wards off evil thoughts and evil things. So it's supposed to protect people. So that's a nice birthstone. And then we have our birth flower, that is chrysanthemum. And then here is that national holiday that I use. And there are many other sites out there, but this is just the one that I use that you can go there and check out. So here's some things. So we have a stress awareness day on November 3rd. And man, coming up on the holidays, there's a lot of people that can use this day, right? To do something to de-stress. So we have a fun candle that we're bringing back for you guys, the Stress Blessed and Candle Obsessed. So we're bringing that back, and that is going to be available tomorrow. And it'll be available at 6 o'clock Arizona time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that you guys will be able to order this. And, I think we're going to start off with a couple hundred and see how it goes. And if you guys need more, we'll make more, but we'll start off with that amount. That's a fun one to celebrate that day. And then, let's not forget daylight saving time ends. So now about it's only going to be 2 hours between us instead of 3. So that ends this Sunday. So don't forget that. Arizona doesn't have to do anything, but a lot of you guys do. Then we have Veterans Day. That's on the 11th. And remember, we still have some of that American Pie candle left that if you guys wanted to order that is great for veterans. And then we also created that for Remembrance Day, because that's also November 11th for Canada, that we have those labels that you guys are able to order. And there's that information on that in case you guys forgot that that's available for you. And we have World Kindness Day. That's on the 13th. I love this one, Bob. We're going to get a peanut butter fragrance one of these days. Peanut butter fudge sounds like a good one, but we don't have one yet. But I just like peanut butter fudge, so I thought that's a fun one to celebrate. But on the 21st, we have National Gingerbread Cookie Day, and we do have a candle for that one. So we have our gingerbread candle that you guys can have fun with that on that day. And then we have Thanksgiving that we'll be celebrating on the 25th of this month. And then we also have that Thankful and Grateful label that we have available for you guys as well to order. And there's the part number for that if you guys are interested in ordering that one as well. Just remember, you have to order in 12, but you can pick any fragrances that you want. And then I'd like to just share some of the things that are going on for the month. And these are more important causes that really could be an opportunity for you guys to do fundraising with, especially if you're planning ahead. Hopefully you're not waiting for this call for these type of things, but this is just to let you know what is going on. If there's somebody that that could do a fundraiser to help. So then one is epilepsy awareness. And then we also have Alzheimer's, which is, all of these are just very important causes. And then we have Diabetes Month, another one. And then Movember, which is really about men's health with prostate cancer, testicular, and mental health is a big thing for November. So some important causes going on for you guys for November. So I thought it'd be fun this month, Bob, to make November an adventure, because there's not a lot that rhymes with November. So this is where I got this year for this month. So we're going to make November an adventure. We're going to start off with our sponsoring tools. So you guys remember we have our Why Me Abellas, which now you can find in your back office very easily under those recordings. And then we also have the product and comparisons. That's a great thing to share with new people that you can find in the same area. So then we also put together that 5-step enrollment process that you can find in your back office as well for new people. That makes it really simple for them to join and walks them through it. Literally, it's a 90-second video, super quick. And then we have the one that we put together for you guys so that you could be familiar with all the changes with the enrollment process. This walks you through step-by-step of what your new people are going to see, all right? So make sure that you're using that for your sponsoring. And here are offers. Now, you guys, I don't know what's up with Bob. I think he's just got the generosity bug, because he decided to keep all of our offers the same again this month. So you can see that we have our $59.95 bundle for the product bundle. And for new people, we're saying your adventure begins in November with Me Abellas. So that will be their theme for them. And then we have the 65 Bella Buck offer for the $59.95. And then we have our $99.95 again for 150 Bella Bucks. So guys, huge opportunity. November, I mean, this is such a great month to start. And, you know, adventure means a lot of things. It could be venturing out, right? If you haven't sponsored, make sponsoring adventure for you and your business. If you haven't tried a fundraiser, try it. That's really what I thought adventure evoked in me is, you know, get out of your comfort zone and really make November an adventure for you to try new things and talking to people. So we also got Bob to do another sponsoring boost. So we just switched it up a little bit, but here it is for November. So literally you can earn the same amount, guys. It's the same thing. The more you sponsor, the more you're going to earn. They have to be on that $99.95 enrollment offer, and you have to have that 500 minimum personal volume for the month. So really, you have the opportunity to get 50, and your new person is getting 50 with that 150 Bella Bucks, right? They spend 100, they get 50 above that. So what a great deal. The only difference we made here is the only way that you're going to be able to get cash is if you sponsor 5 or more. Everything else is going to be in Bella Bucks. So anywhere from 1, you get 10. You sponsor 2, you get 40 Bella Bucks. You sponsor 3, you're going to get 90. 4, you're going to get 160. And then at 50, you unlock the cash. So that's the only difference is the payout structure of that. So lots of opportunity for a lot of free product and a lot of free cash. So take advantage of that, guys. All right, and then I love using this too because this still works. You know, it's a great, I love visuals that show you can get this for $99.75 or that for $99.95. Huge difference. And most people, it's a pretty simple decision that they decide on that $99.95. So great visual for you guys to use as well. All right, so how about November sales? So we're now into our second month of our Seller Circle, Bob. So our second month into that. So that's what that looks like. So you have the choice of participating in the Seller Circle where you can earn free Bella Bucks. And if you haven't earned it already, you can earn a fun little charm that has our Seller Circle charm for each level. Or you can choose to go for this fantastic trip that we have going. So the qualifications for this started on August 23rd, and we have it going through the end of February. So again, you'd have to make a choice. You're either going to go for this or you're going to go for that. And you're going to have to let us know that by the end of December, which one you're going towards, because you can't double dip on this one. And so I wanted to show everybody who's on track so far. I mean, there's plenty of people on track, but I wanted to share the top 30 who are on track. And what I did was I included your sales and your sponsors, because remember, you get another 100 towards the trip for every sponsor that you have on that $99.95 offer. So let's take a look at that, Bob. So we have, I started with I'm going to read my number 21 through 30 here. So if you want to call these names as they come up.
Okay. Catherine, Patty, Diane, Molly, Jennifer, Christine, Drea, Kylie, Jennifer, Darlene.
Yeah, and if you look at these numbers, Bob, they're all over a third of the way there. And
Yeah.
we still have all of November, December. We have 4 full months for them to earn it, and they're already over a third of the way there. So
you're saying we need like a big bus to pick people up at the airport?
We might. We might.
That'll be fun.
So let's see who we have for 20. We have Bonnie. 19 is Chelsea. Number 18 is Laura. 17 is Jamie. 16 is Nada. 15th is Danielle. 14th is Gina. 13th is Michelle. 12th is Sharon, and 11th is Julie. So look at all those numbers.
Oh yeah,
So
they'll all be
on
there.
All right, so let's look at who our top 10 are. Bob, you ready for these? Number 10.
Galen.
Galen. I want you to call these. These are big ones.
Shelley.
Mm-hmm.
Denise. Julie. Can you feel the sand under your feet? Yolanda. Callie. James and Darlene.
So they have already earned their trip for one.
Yeah, I
already
wonder
earned
who's
that.
going.
I know. They have to get that second one so they don't have to fight about who's coming.
Elena.
Yeah, Elena has also earned her trip. All right, but look at this one. Jody Zavala, 16,700.
She's taking the family.
46. That crazy? So what does that mean for Jody? That means that she's earned her trip for two plus $400 in trip cash. And there's her handsome husband there, who she's bringing with him, Albert, bringing with her. So congratulations, Jody. And I know she's not done because you can earn up to 1,000, and I know she'll have that. No problem, especially with 4 more months to go. So congratulations, everybody, on the progress for the trip. And that was just the top 30. There are still plenty of people that are well on track. I just decided to do the top 30 today. All right, so how about top selling products for October? So for our signature for October, here's what that looks like for our top 5. So Hearth and Home, 2 months in a row now, is your number 1 for top selling in this line of candles. So you can see the top 5 there. Then we have in our 9-ounce, Hot Apple Pie has taken over the number 1 spot. And it makes sense, right? Almost everything we're looking at here is very fall, winter related. You see the spice, cranberry, apple, cinnamon, all very, very relatable for this time of year. And then for our melts, there's that Cozy Christmas, took the number 1 spot, which is, no surprise since that was our fragrance of the month. And then we have Days of Christmas, Home for Christmas, Caramel Pumpkin Kiss, and Holiday Wreath round up the top 5. And again, I'll post these out here for you guys in your Bella Builder groups. You'll have those for you. So that's what our melts look like. And then for our 16-ounce,
This should be
we
interesting.
have again Cozy Christmas right on top, Home for Christmas, Days of Christmas with that Hello Winter label, Cinnamon Vanilla and Christmas Pine. They round out the top 5. You can see the remaining 20. Again, all very seasonal for the most part in the top numbers. But I also wanted to break out our limited editions. So for October, American Pie was the top seller for our limited editions. And then our Pink Sugar Cookie came in second, Apple Pecan Pie, Pumpkin Apple, and then our Sweet Tooth rounded out number 5 for our limited. So I also like to share, because this is what helps us make a lot of decisions for moving forward for next year, our sales breakdown. Where are the majority of our sales coming from? So our signature candles, you can see less than 1% of our sales is coming from our signature candles. For our 9-ounce, it's 2% of sales. Our melts are 13%. So I think that's up a little bit from last month. And then our limited edition, we're 10%. So our limited edition for the month of October, 10% of sales. And then our 16-ounce candles were 73%. So if you add those two together, if you're just looking at 16-ounce, really 83% of our sales came from our 16-ounce lineup. Oh, interesting information. And then I don't want to forget that we have fall fundraising, which is in full tilt. You guys have been having some phenomenal fundraisers.
Oh my God.
I know Viola just had 1,100 candles. Viola Lucero, 1,100 candle fundraiser that she just submitted. So unbelievable, and that's her second fundraiser for the season.
And Julie,
and so we
Julie
have these
had
brochures.
900.
What's that?
Julie
The other
had
one had-
900.
Julie had 900. Yep. Who else do you know?
Oh my God.
big one.
Well, look,
That's all fundraisers. Yeah.
all fundraisers.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. So much so that we ran out of these fundraiser packets, Bob. So, you talked to Lowell and you said that these are supposed to be shipping this week, so we should have them early next week, correct?
Yes.
Well, as soon as you have word from Lowell that they shipped, we will put them online because they only take a day to get to Bob.
Right. It's
So
one day.
so hopefully it could be the end of this week, but we want to, worst case, it will be early next week that we'll have these online for you. So again, if you're in an emergency situation, contact Bob, and we do have last year's that are an option for you guys. Just let them know if that's something that you'd want to use to get you through, or if you can wait, these will be here soon. So we just wanted to let you know that.
There were 4 candles different in last year's, correct?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, didn't have the cinnamon vanilla, and I know for sure the Autumn Walk. I can't remember what the other two were, but they're still popular fragrances and they're available. They just weren't the top selling, but they were still good sellers. So yeah, it's definitely an option for you guys if you get in a pinch and you have to have them now. And then we also have this flyer that's out there for you guys, which is great to email. We have a PDF of this that shows all the fragrances along with all of the fragrance notes and descriptions. And then we also have the set of 15 sampler sets that they can purchase too if you want to present these to the organization when you're meeting with them.
These are great.
And then we also
the samples are great for fundraising, because if you're speaking with a group, you have all 15 put together. We do have the empty ones. If you have a lot of melts and you have those 15, you can make your own. But yeah, and we put the stickers on, and it's just great to have. And as time goes on, you'll have a collection of these between spring and summer, because we made them last time. We're going to make them for spring and summer again this year. So you'll have a collection of samples that you can pass out, give away, or whatever. So it was a good idea to put these together, yeah, for fundraising.
All right, and then I always like to remind people, we have an annual catalog out there that has over 50 fragrances. So don't forget that that's still available, you know, through the end of January or while supplies last on some of the fragrances. And they come in a pack of 25 for those. And that shows you, here's the list of all the fragrances we have, what they come in. And then we also have those milestone candles and It's a Boy and It's a Girl baby powder and Happy Birthday that are available online, that are available all year long. And then we have 12 fall fragrances that are available through the end of this month or while supplies last. So we have that product knowledge guide out there, Bob, that tells them all the notes and descriptions and shows the label for all these. Now, a couple exceptions. We have our harvest time. Because it's in fundraising, this will go through the end of January to support fundraising. And then we also have our pumpkin cheesecake that's in the fundraising as well, that will go through the end of January to support our fundraising efforts. So again, these are available while supplies last, other than those two, through the end of November or while supplies last. And we also have 15 seasonal winter fragrances. So, whole lot of fragrances you're pouring back there, Bob. So here's our product knowledge guide for our winter. So you can see that, again, it has all of the labels and with the fragrance descriptions and the notes available. And I just call out people, why do you have 2 Christmas pine? Well, one of them is for the 16 ounce and one of them is for our signature coffee line. So that's why it's on there twice. Same as for Home for Christmas is on there twice as well, that you'll see that because it's denoting the 16 ounce and the 20 ounce candle. So that's our product knowledge guide for that. That's available in your back office and through our Bella Builder group. And then I also just wanted to call out, not only did we have the seasonal, but we have the brand new fragrances, that Days of Christmas with the Hello Winter label. So cute. And then we also have the Holiday Wreath and the 'Tis the Season. So those are also part of that. So brand new fragrances that we just released last month. And then our 2021 fragrances of the month. So on top of all of those fragrances, you also have all of the fragrance of the months that we've had. So you can see here, we had January, we had pomegranate, February, lavender and chamomile, March, we had ginger lime, April, sweet pea, May, pineapple cilantro, June, midnight waves, July, cinnamon vanilla, August, autumn walk, September, white pumpkin, October was cozy Christmas, and then of course, November, oatmeal raisin cookie. Speaking of that, that went live yesterday. So here's that oatmeal raisin cookie. So I'm burning this today and yesterday, and it is delicious. And the melts are even better. I mean, it's fantastic. Of course, you know, I love the baking ones. That's my favorite. But so for your customers, these are available to your back office now, but for customers, it will be available November 15th. And Tom's working on a cute little promotional video for you guys to share with your customers that I should have probably tomorrow for you guys to be able to share on that too. Then we have our website customer special, that we have our Cozy Christmas. So for everyone who spends $85 through your personal website through the end of November, they're going to get a free bag of Cozy Christmas melts. And they don't have to do anything. There's no code needed. They'll just automatically get added in the back to their orders. And then we have our limited editions. We already talked about the Stressed, Blessed, and Candle Obsessed. So the Stress Awareness Candle, that's going to be available tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Arizona time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there's the part number and the description. But then we also have a lot of excitement over this one, Bob, that apple pecan pie. So the first 250 sold out in about 4 minutes, and then the other one sold out in less than 3 minutes last Friday. So we have 500 more of these available to put online. And so here we go. These are going to be available at the same time, so you can order both those candles, the stress awareness one and your pecan or apple pecan pie. So we are going to ask, because I got a lot of unhappy people saying, okay, twice I wasn't able to get it. Now, I don't think it's going to be a problem this time because we have 500, but we are going to ask, guys, limit it to 6 on your order, okay? And if after the first hour we still have them available, it's open season. You order as many as you want, okay? But this way, everybody has the opportunity to get some, because not every distributor has been ordering these. So there's 500 is going to be plenty for you guys. But to try and help everybody out, please only put 6 of these on your order, and then I'll announce after that first hour if there's anything left, then you can order as many as you want till they're gone, okay? So I think that makes it fair for everybody, but I know this is a very popular candle. So, and again, if you're on our texting program, I'll text you when they go live, and obviously we'll send an email and we'll keep you guys posted on this. And then we have our holiday memories, Bob. So that is this fun candle here with I love the red truck and this little truck theme going on here. So for holiday memories. So if you guys remember, this is the description of that. Bright orange peel is joined with apple and bold cinnamon bark. A warming spice trio of nutmeg, allspice, and ginger lingers throughout. So this is a limited edition, but we do have plenty of these, guys. So I don't want you to panic. We ordered a lot of these, and these are also available in melts. So you're going to be able to order these on Friday. So I'll get the part number out there for you as well. And the nice thing, guys, this is going to be part of the buy 11, get 1 free. So you're going to be able to use that as a promotion, add and use Bellabucks. But these will be available Friday morning at 8 a.m. my time, 11 a.m. Bob's Eastern Standard Time. And, we'll get you more information on the part number and stuff as we get forward, and emails and posts, and the routine. We'll give you all the information you need. So that will be a fun for Friday. All right. And then I don't want to forget about Fling, Bob. So we just had our first official month of registering for Fling. And so remember, we had those 2 drawings, the early bird drawing where they could get 10 entries into it, and you're giving away $1,100 for that. But then we also had that special drawing that was for October only, where they could get 1 entry into it if they were registered for our last Fling and then registered this month as well. So I wanted to take a look at all the people, Bob. We have 101 people registered in our first month. Now that's incredible, because we had about 70 total for our last Fling. Yeah. So that's incredible that we have 101 registered. So let's take a look. Now I'm going to preface right now. If you do not see your name on here and you paid, it means you missed a step. Okay. So I'm going to walk through those steps again, but if you don't see your name, private message me, let me know, but I don't see it. If you don't fill out your information, I don't see your payments, because it's 2 separate processes. So when you make your payment, you have to come back, scroll down, and enter your information and your guest information, or I'm not going to see you on my report. So don't panic. Just reach out to me and I'll get you added. Okay. So here's what we have so far, Bob. You want to read these names?
Sure. Let me get up close and personal. Nada, Laura, Jennifer, David, Julie, Joanne, Allison, Jeffrey, Tammy, Tina, Timmy, Chris, and Lois Ann.
And the green means that they're in both drawings. So that means they registered last year and this year. So they're in both drawings. And that includes their guests too. If they had registered guests last year and they registered again, that they're included as well. And then we have Albert, Shelley, Patty, Barry, Mary Ellen, Dominic, Delia, Lorraine, Kathy, Tamara, Monica, and Jesus. Got the next one, Bob?
Yep. Callie, Cheryl, Roger, Peyton, Rachel, Lyle, Tina, Kylie, Suzanne, Keith, Susan, and Ryan.
And then we have Julie, Barbara, Laura, Idina, Sandy, Janice, Jeffrey, Geraldine, Lori, Darlene, Sherry, and Jennifer. So we have 2 Canadians coming. So Sandy and Geraldine are 2 Canadians so far that are coming. So that's exciting. We've doubled our amount from last year.
There you go. We're growing.
All right. How about this list?
Patrice, Shelley, Gary, Viola, James, Darlene, Kathy, Margaret, Mike, Mercedes, Jim, Craig, and Violet.
I lied. We actually have 102 because we had one last minute that we figured out what was up with her. So we do have 102. So we have Denise, Robert, Tracy, John, Anne Marie. That's Anne Marie because she was having some problems getting in there. Priscilla, Desiree, Tom, Danielle, Sarah, Cherie, Drea, and Susan.
Ray, Lisa, Mike, Michelle, Sean, Val, Casona, Jacqueline, Brandy, Mary, Elena, Diane, Deborah, and Susan.
And then we have Anne Marie, I have her on her twice, Yolanda, Stephen, so maybe I did lie, it's 101. Stephen, Michelle, Eddie, Rebecca, Stephanie, Robert, Chelsea, Gina, William, Kathy, Jody, and Albert. So that's everybody so far that will be attending. But, you know, registration's still open, right? I mean, we have a long time before this event.
Oh my God,
So
we're gonna fill the building. I think we
I
can
wanted to
host,
walk them.
I
Say
think
that
we
again?
can host 450 to 500 people. Then we
Yeah.
have to move
Oh.
venues, and I have the next
I think-
venue ready. Over
Good.
5.
I think we'll fill it. I have a pretty good feeling we're going to fill it.
Yeah, me too.
So I wanted to remind them where they went in their back office. They just go under the corporate information, and then here's the events. You click on that Fling. So here's all the payments. The payments haven't changed, but I don't know if people realize that when you pay in full, you're saving $50. When you're doing the payment plan, it's $249. So you're saving $50 by paying in full if you're able to do that. So you're going to see the pricing up front. You're going to click on that. What's going to happen is going to take you to a different page to pay. Then you need to come back, okay, after you've made your payments, scroll all the way down and fill out your information. This is what a lot of people have been missing. They haven't been filling in their information. So you need to fill in yours. And then you need, if you have a guest, you would add a guest down here and your emergency contact. All of that's here. And just make sure in the allergies and special needs that you're either putting whatever you have or just put none in there, okay? And then you're going to select whether it's you, the distributor, or if it's a guest, and then let us know if you're first time. And then you make sure that you submit the registration, and then you're done. It's really simple. It's just don't forget to do that second step, because I know you think, well, I paid, I'm registered. Well, I don't know you're registered. I know you paid, but we don't have your information yet, okay? So 2 separate steps. And for November, there's still the early bird drawing, but now you just get 5 tickets. But still, 5 tickets is a pretty good chance. You know, it only takes one. It only takes 1 ticket to win. So if you register in November, you're going to get 5 tickets into that drawing for a chance at that $1,100 in prizes. So very exciting. So here's our November at a glance. Did the calendar again, so you can see that. I put anything that's highlighted for our releases that are going on. You know, I didn't share Black Friday or Cyber Monday, but we're going to have some fun deals for that as well. We just don't want to give too much away today, but we'll have some fun offers for you guys, for you and your customers for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So look forward to those. And then I have over to the right about the boosted income, and then the high level of the different things that for the months that I talked about earlier, right, for the awareness months that are going on. So this is a great tool for you guys to use throughout the month. So post it on your pages, your team pages, and you know, make sure that everyone has this. And you know, Bob, I did want to mention again, I mean, 150 slides, a lot of information, and we had about 200 people look at it last month. So a little disheartening to me that a lot of people don't know what's going on for the month. And I know that people's time is very valuable, but you know, it's so important that you have your teams watch this, guys, even if they just watch it a few minutes at a time, because you want them to be in the know. You don't want them missing out on things. A lot of great things happening this month, and the best-selling month ever of our business, right? November is it, where if you want to make some good income, this is the month to do it, and a great month to bring people in to share in that journey with you. So really, when I say make November an adventure, I mean it. You know, do things that you haven't done before. Get out of your comfort zone, right, Bob? I mean, you talked about that in your last
Yes.
video.
Yeah, it's about your comfort zone and your goals, you know, and what you write down and what you have to do to achieve it. And I've always said it's about not being a salesperson, but being an information giver, being able to share with people, hey, my name's Bob. And here's what I have. I have two opportunities. The opportunity to burn what we believe is the finest candle in America today, but we also have the opportunity to put some cash in your pocket and have fun. If it makes business sense, come join me. If not, I'd love to have you as a customer. And all you need to do is put that information out there. If it's north and south, keep talking. If it's east and west, get out of there. And that's how I was able to build my business when I learned. Early on, I tried to sell everybody the opportunity. And I found that people backed away. And I just shared information with people. This is what I have. And they always ask for a little more. And with the sample, and you all know this, but when you put that sample out there, and when I'm talking my 15, 20 seconds, their eyes got big. They don't all sign up and they don't all buy, but they all go, wow, because you created that 20-second magic show. Their eyes got big. You made their day with that fragrance. And, my personal one is I use hot apple pie. Everybody likes different ones, but it's just a wow factor. And that's how I built my business over the years. I started with hand cream, and I said that in the video, so I won't say it again, but I started with passing out a sample that was a wow factor. That hand cream was wow. You put it on and it was wow. And that was 35 years ago. And I've been passing out samples ever since. And I built an incredible lifestyle for my kids. I like to tell people, forget about the money aspect. Let's talk about time freedom. When I sold my business and I started marketing, if I gave you my lifestyle for 30 days, you would not want to go back. Forget about the income. If the most I could ever pay you was what you were earning at that point in time in your life, but gave you total freedom over your life, no boss, fired them, you would not want to go back. And that's what this industry does for people. It creates that time freedom, that you create your own boss, that at some point in time, when I waited, my wife went crazy. She, what are you doing? You're going to sell the business? Are you crazy? And see, I saw a bigger picture. I'm a bigger dreamer than my wife. But she was okay with it now. When the check got to $12,000 a month, she was fine. She was good. She just wanted me out of the house. She said, you got to get out more. You're spending too much time at home. So that's the opportunity we have in front of us. We have a fragrance that gives an instant gratification show right away, a magic show. And that's what we have over other companies and other products like skincare and vitamins and nutrition. They take time. They're good products, I'm sure, but they take time to interact with people. Where with a candle, you have that instant wow factor. And out of all the products I've ever looked at in this industry, and believe me, over 35 years, there's been a lot of different products being shipped to me because people wanted to recruit Charlie and I. And more so Charlie, because he's the smart one. I was always the good looking one. So we've seen it all. And I have to tell you that when I saw that candle and I saw my kids' reaction to those candles that I had there, and they were trying to figure out and guess what the fragrance was, I knew we had something that not only would create a lot of income for people, but would be a family product. See, my kids were never involved in the other companies, even though they were younger, or my wife. But when the candle came along, it gathered everybody together. Something about a fragrance that I never understood. And many of you knew that long before I did. So November's an adventure for sure for each and every one of you. So make a list, start calling people, and see if they're open to take a peek at what we have. I could go on